Hello, very good morning and welcome to Athavan newspaper highlights. Today, Wednesday, 24th of August 2016. This is Edward Udedas Thevasagayam Pillai with the highlights of today's English newspapers. As usual, we have three newspapers for the highlights: Daily Mirror, Daily News and Ceylon Today. Firstly, let's have a look on the Daily Mirror. The main headline says, Speaker certifies OMP bill. Speaker Karu Jayasuriya yesterday certified the Office of Missing Persons bill amid objections by a section of the opposition. Call controversy. $3 million loss in public funds. The controversial coal tender process has taken a different turn, deciding to continue purchasing coal from Swiss Singapore Overseas Enterprises Private Limited despite critical observations by the Supreme Court. Former JMO files anticipatory bail application. Court notices CID Homicide Division OIC. Having considered the anticipatory bail application filed by Colombo's former Chief Judicial Medical Officer Dr. Ananda Samarasegara in anticipation of being named or accused in connection with Wasim Tajuddin's missing body parts, Colombo Additional Magistrate Aruni Nettigala noticed the CID Homicide Division OIC to appear in court on August 30. Building Buddhist temples or placing statues under both trees have negated reconciliation efforts, says Rajitha. Government spokesman and Minister Rajitha Senaratna said building Buddhist temples or placing Buddha statues under both trees at street junctions by the security forces after defeating the LTTE in the northeast had done nothing good other than negating the government's reconciliation efforts. Don't withhold information of wrongdoings, VAC tells President. In a letter to President Maithripala Sirisena, the voice against corruption said yesterday the people have a sacred right to know the secrets which affects them and the state. Secondly, let's move to Daily News. The main headline says, Sri Lanka cricket under FCID microscope. Alleged financial frauds under previous regime. Statements recorded from two officials, including former financial head. The Financial Crimes Investigations Division has commenced an investigation against 7 individuals, including former Sports Minister Mahindananda Alutgamage, over alleged financial frauds said to have taken place at Sri Lanka Cricket Board since 2010. Filing a facts report before Colombo Additional Magistrate Nishant Piris, the FCID informed that they have recorded statements from 2 officials, including former financial head of the SLC, in this regard. Speaker signs Office of the Missing Persons Bill. Speaker Karu Jayasuriya signed the Office of the Missing Persons Bill yesterday. The Speaker announced in Parliament that he signed the Office of the Missing Persons Bill, thereby making it a valid act. 5 undergrads injured in clash. 5 Peradeniya University undergraduates were injured and admitted to the Peradeniya Teaching Hospital following a clash between 2 student groups belonging to the first and second year batches of the medical faculty on August 22 night. CID confirms court Eknelikoda had no links with LTTE. The CID informed court that their investigations into journalist Prageeth Eknelikoda revealed that Eknelikoda had no links with the LTTE, neither had he funded them or was there any legal action taken against him for terrorist activities. Eknelikoda's wife Sandhya Eknelikoda, making a statement to the media outside the Homagama Magistrates Court, said yesterday. Finally, let's move to Ceylon Today. The main headline says, Sulaiman's abductors demand 20 million rupees ransom. Police have launched a probe into an identified phone call received by family members of abducted millionaire businessman Mohammed Sulaiman at Kotalavala Avenue on Monday, in which the caller had demanded a ransom of 20 million rupees for his release. Police said the unidentified phone call had been received on the landline at Sulaiman's residence around 9 a.m. on 22 August. China demands 15,000 acres. Government merging huge tracts for development. China has insisted on 15,000 acres of land from the proposed industrial park to be set up in Hambantota, which at the moment has only 3,000 acres identified as land made available for the special zone. Alleged sex pervert released on bail. The main suspect, accused of sexually harassing female students at a study camp in Kandy, were released on bail by the Kandy magistrate yesterday. Police sources said yesterday that suspect Nimal Piris was released on a bond of 100,000 rupees and cash bail of 10,000 rupees. The second suspect and two other alleged accomplices were not released because they were unable to meet bail requirements. The case was postponed to 21 November. With that, let's come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to Athavan Newspaper Highlights.